How to add a navigation menu in WordPress. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you can add a navigation menu in WordPress. In this tutorial we'll cover everything step by step. We're going to be going over all the features and the benefits in this beginner friendly tutorial, so it doesn't matter if you've never used this software before, because after watching this video you'll know everything about it. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to come over here onto the dashboard, and you want to make sure that you come over here onto the left hand side. Underneath appearance you have these options right here called menus, widgets and stuff like that, right? The main option that you want to look for is called the menus option. If you don't find this option, that's because you might have just installed WordPress and there is no theme or template installed right now. It might be telling you that there is no option. That's what happened for me when I first installed WordPress. I didn't got any option like that. So if you don't see an option called menus, don't panic. Just go ahead and install a plugin called Starter Templates. It'll help you go ahead and get started with it. After that, once it's installed, once you've selected the theme, this is how it's going to look like. You're going to have the menus option right here. You can see right here, if I go into the appearance section, you can see I have the theme right here. It's a pretty simple theme. You can use any theme as well. If you have a theme, you can even use the default theme, but it's better to go ahead and select one of the other themes that has, you know, a menu or a structure of a website. That'll help you get started. So make sure to do that. I've already done that. So let's go ahead and move on. So right next, underneath appearance, you're going to see the menu option. You're going to click on menu, and this is how it's going to look like. Here at the top, you can see you've got edit menu and you've got the manage location where you can go ahead and set your menus up, either in primary menu, secondary menu, pop-up menu, whatever, right? Then down below you've got the select menu option. Here you can create multiple menus as a primary menu, secondary menu, footer menu. You can go ahead and add them. Over here is the add menu items. Here you can see all of the items that you can create. These are going to be pages or posts that you have created in your website and that you want to go ahead and link them into the navigation menu. Those are going to appear over here. Same with posts, same with custom links, categories, whatever you want or whatever you have, right? Depending upon the type of website you have, you're going to have a bunch of different options. So let's say you have an apparel type of website where you're selling clothes and stuff like that. For that, you might add categories in the navigation menu. So you can add men's category, women's category, t-shirt, hoodies, trousers, whatever. You can add them over here. You can see right here. Just select them and click on add to menu. If you don't know where you can add categories, you come over here underneath pages. You can see you have a bunch of different options. You can create pages over here. In the post section, you can create categories, posts, whatnot. So there you go. You create those over there. So as an example, I'm going to create a couple of categories that we're going to go ahead and link them into the navigation menu. All right. So I'll even open up the website in the tabs just so that you guys can see. Currently nothing over here, home, about, contact. Those are the only things. So let's go ahead and add a category. We're going to call this one men's category, or there we go. Slug is going to be the same. Parent category, there is none. And over here, you can see this is the category and this is the description, a category for men. And then click on add category. There you go. We have a category. Same thing. I'm going to add another one for women and category for women. Click on add category. There we go. So now we have a couple of categories, right? So now if we go back into the appearance and go into the menu section, we're going to see we have those options right here. So underneath categories, click on view all. You'll find them right here. So let's go ahead and add them. So select those two and click on add the menu. And there we go. We now have two options right here. And then we can go ahead and click on save menu. And now the menu has been saved. Now if we come back over here onto the website that I opened up in another tab, we should have them right here. Let me check. This is, of course, the secondary menu. I forgot. The primary menu is over here. So let me go ahead and select that menu and then add these over again. All right, here we go. So now we have selected the primary menu. You can see we for the two options that we previously had. Let's go ahead and select the categories and click on add to menu. There we go. And now we can go ahead and click on save. We can even select the menu settings over here where we want, but I think this should be good to go. Now we reload the page and there we go. We can see we have two new categories called men and women, and we can go ahead and select products from these categories when we've assigned them. And of course, you can switch between different menus. You can create multiple menus. You can see right here in the manage location section. Here you will see you've got a primary location, secondary, off canvas menu, logged in account menu, and footer menu, right? All of them are different. You can see right here, if I scroll down, this is the footer menu right here. And these are not the footer menu, this is something else, but this is the footer menu right here. For example, if I were to change, let's say I removed the footer menu, right? I click on save changes, come back over here, reload, and we can see if I scroll back down, there is no footer menu anymore. So that's how you can create multiple different menus for different types of menus in the website. You can create a whole new menu for a footer menu, logged in account, off canvas, secondary, primary. It totally depends on you, and it's actually pretty easy to do so as well. You can see right here, we got the most recent options right here. We can see we got all these different pages, right? If I were to create a new page, that page would be available over there, and I can go ahead and add that page into the navigation menu. So for example, if I were to create a new page, I'll just go ahead and create a new page and I'll add it. I'll name it a new page name right here. There we go, and click on publish, wait for it to be published, and then we can go ahead and view it. And this is how it looks like, right? Pretty simple. Let's go back to the dashboard. We have our new page option right here. So let's go back to appearance, go into menus, and here you can see in view all, we have the page right here. This is the most recent one. You can see at the top we have the new page option. We just simply select that page, click on menu, make sure you select the primary menu or whatever type of menu you want, and then click on add to menu, and that page will be added. You can also move these up and down as well. You can go ahead and arrange them in an order that you like. You can even go ahead and create a sub menu as well. So for example, you can see right here, let's say men and women, these are the sub items of this menu right here. So if I were to save the menu right now, click on save, there we go. Now if I go back up, reload, we can see right here, these are now sub menus. So underneath home, we're going to have that other options, and underneath contacts, we're going to have other options as well, like men and women. Their color is a bit different. I think that's the websites or the theme's fault, but we can see them. I can make out a slightly outline of both of these menus, but it's very hard to see. But that's just the themes, but you can go ahead and remove them by just simply moving them to the left side like so, and there you go. And then just saving them, come back into the website, coming back over here and reloading. There we go, we got them back. Pretty cool, right? So this is how you can go ahead and create a navigation menu for your WordPress website. Now this one is the most easiest method out there. It's pretty simple, right? You can add posts, you can add links, you can add categories, and you can even go ahead and add other settings as well, like for example, automatically add new to the top of the page. You can manage their locations and stuff like that. You can create a new menu by clicking on the create new menu button over here. And let's say if you wanted to, we can create like a footer menu as well. So I'll click on create new menu, and here we go. So here you can see this is the name. So we'll just call it footer menu. Click on create menu, and there we go. So we now have a new menu. This is the footer menu. We have it selected, and we can go ahead and add our own stuff into the footer menu. So I'll just add all of them, right? I'll click on add to menu, click on save menu, and when we go into manage locations, we can go ahead and change the secondary menu to the footer menu, and then click on save changes, come back to the website, reload it, scroll to the very bottom, and we can see we have our new footer options right there. So there you go. That's how you can add multiple different navigation menus into your WordPress website. Another thing you can do is you can maybe use a plugin, but this is the easiest method out there. So why would you need a plugin? It'll just slow your website down. So there you have it. That's how you do it. That's how you can create a navigation menu for your WordPress website. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.